While walking in the forest, a hunter strong and fair spied a deer by the riverside, so calm in the mist-filled air. In his stealth and silence, he eased into the glen, drew an arrow from his quiver, making sure to stay downwind. The sound of rushing water grew loud and louder still. A sudden chill came over him as mist shrouded the veil. The hunter pushed on forward as if into a dream. He looked again upon the shore and saw the strangest thing. For now upon the riverbank there was a maiden fair, standing by the water's edge, the mist in her light brown hair. He said, "Where did you come from?" as he approached the water's side. She calmly turned as he drew near and looked into his eyes. I've been here all morning, her voice was like a song. I love the spell that the river casts, it soothes me all day long. But what of you, young hunter? What has brought you here? For no mortal man has found this place in at least 1,000 years. And she took his hand in her hand, and time slowed to a crawl. And suddenly he couldn't move or do anything at all. And she's kissed his trembling lips and caressed his long dark hair. And his eyes closed for a moment, and then she wasn't there. Now he still walks the forest, and the seasons come and go. And come what may, in all that time, he's never told a soul. He often goes to the riverside where the rushing waters roar, hoping for another glimpse of that maiden on the shore.
Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Elden Ring. I realize I was muted, and so things didn't go correctly. Last time we came into the Sainted Hero's grave here. Oh, that's right, this is this one. They need the light or whatnot. Not sure if I jump down here or not. I hate that thing. Ow. Ah, it's so fast. I hate it so much. It's so grotesque. Especially the way it moves. I can't tell if they're hands or feet. I don't want to look at it. And there are way too many in this game. I don't even know what they're called. I did not mean to drink that. Hello? Why didn't you take damage? Thank you. Actually, you know, I'm gonna switch that out for the Morning Star. For these guys specifically. Okay, now you need to come here into the light. Really? 1 health? Like that, I'm pretty sure that's like 1 health. I don't get the point of having up here. Unless there's a secret on one of those walls, but... I was kind of hoping I could hit it from here. Okay, that's dead. At least it wasn't... The Ghost Club Ward and the Grave Club Ward are great for us. I think that those both would actually... They're... Yeah, +5. Renown Ashes to +4. What are our ashes at? Because I don't think that... I think they're actually above it. where Ashes... Nope, so we will be able to do Latenna up 1. And Lone Wolf Ashes not. But it's better than nothing. Now I guess we're just gonna go around. I just don't really see the point in why you would have 2 areas, especially when it's like difficult to navigate up here. I know Elden Ring is a difficult game, but not usually like this kind of difficult, like the parkour or like platforming stuff. Which is what makes me confused on what would be the point. Dark ahead, therefore try light. Yeah. I just need to know where the light is. I think it's around the corner. Yes, it is. I need to get here. It's not going to come over to me, is it? Because I'm not two-handing it. Now I'm going to just hit all the walls in here. I'm not going to trust the symbol. Oh well, we got the flower. I'm not going to complain. Now let's see. Nothing this way. It's just ahead, and I think it has the trap floor that falls coming up. I could do this. Lindell Soldier Ashes. I'm not two-handing? Why am I not two-handing it? I thought I should have been two-handing that. Why did it stop two-handing? Yes, we're trying it again. I am two-handing. Actually, I'm gonna have this weapon. I don't need to go up there anymore. Okay, jump down. Race over here. back to two-handing. You know, just ignore that. Oh, come on. Are none of you gonna come here? Come on, charge at me. You know you want to. Okay, I think that's all of them. Hopefully that's all of them. Look on the other side of the store. That's right, these things. Now this is where I have to climb, Come on, chase after me. I don't want to have to deal with you in a bit. Or not. Oh, or you're gonna come up here with me. Yeah, you can stay right there. Get sliced. There, are they respawning? Well, there's a lot here. Okay, I'm gonna just charge past. Get this one. Okay, I don't remember what's past there. So it's a question of, do I want to open this up and release whatever's in here? No, why not? Dragon Crest Shield Talisman, that seems very much worth it. I think that's just overall damage. Physical damage negation. That is extremely helpful for this. Oh, that's just the way back up? So much for thinking I found a hidden way. Now I know that there's probably another secret somewhere then. Ow. Oh, am I dead? I'm dead. That sucks. Hey Kami, how's it going? How far can I get if I just run through everything? I say as I don't run through everything. I'd rather them not chase me to the end of the earth. Okay, come on, chase me down this light. Okay, next. That was close. Do you have ad break coming up in just under 5 minutes? Okay. You guys charge me, please? There we go. I forgot that I have range. What's going to be around the corner? That could have been bad. I thought that there was an actual secret in one of the... Well, yeah, but there has to be. Because how else would you get up there? Because if that's... Well, I guess it is just going to take me up there on its own. I must be thinking of a different dungeon area that has the same thing. Huh? Oh. I remember, this is one of those things that I said I hate. No, almost had it. But at least I got whatever it was that I grabbed. I wasn't even paying attention because I knew it was gonna attack me. Okay, let's... What was it that I grabbed? How far can I get in this just running? How much of this can I run through? No, none of it. Got caught by the blade. Well, that was answered extremely quickly. Such a long run. Looking back bad, folks. I have. Uh, Let's see. I did find out that I can run through this first large pit up until I fall down. Come on, doesn't he make it? Okay. Okay, run at me. Run at me. Okay, now I need to beat up all these guys. No, I'm dead. Oh. I was trying. There's so many of them. I feel like two of them decide to try to attack me. Like, focusing on one and then another one does that grab attack. And this is a long mini dungeon. I don't even remember what the boss is in here. Okay, yeah. You're gonna please come chase me. At the very least, it's a lot less stressful than just trying to run past. Oh, you just come here. Chase me. Missing some fives from it. That is really nice. Okay, you're gonna chase me, right? Please chase me. Hello, is one of you gonna try to chase me? Mushrooms. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. I don't need to drink the flask quite yet. That one got stabbed, sliced, guillotined. Now, I really wish I saw what I grabbed here. Oh. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, especially when there's this guy. He's gonna come. I believe he's gonna try to chase me all the way down. Yeah, so if I jump down, he should jump down after me, yeah. And if I can get up the ladder now, I know he will come up the ladder. Oh, why is that closer? I don't want that thing after me. Wait, what? I'm confused then. Okay, so he's there. Do I really need to get him all the way back here? I know there's nothing I can do to him while he's in the shaded state. Okay, that's gonna goad him. I do need this to fall so I can start keeping track. I'd like to goad you into chasing me. Hello? Okay, just come into the light. I two-handed it. I made sure I two-handed it. Ow. No, Joe, don't back up like that. Seriously. No, I was hoping to... So I need to look at this, because I need to figure out how to... where that lever is to the door. Sainted Hero Grave. We'll get the black knife from this. From the ancient hero of Zamor. My black knife is when she drops the black knife onto the feet. Okay, down the lift to the side of grace. A fog gate that requires sort. Did he do? I'm looking this up. Will be a mounted wraith color, 3 more rotting corpses, and another regular. Now these are the heavy double door leading to the bottom. Whatever, turn to your right, pick up a great lever, climb the ladder visible in the alcove. You now stand on a ledge above a room guarded by another revenant. See the yellow and black vapor rising from the spot between the grave and the okay, drop down, lured out by getting close to the spawning point. Run back up the ladder to the ledge. Night Maiden's Mist to kill it. Don't know what Night Maiden's Mist is. Okay, so I do need to defeat that guy. Shabriri's woe would aggro and cause him to chase me more. Okay. So I do need to beat that guy. Is what it's telling me. Yeah, now chase me. Okay. We'll say it being very annoying doing this over and over. Could have been tracking deaths, so let's bring it up to 6, I think. For this mini dungeon. No, what? It hit me even though I was... I was well into the light. Drink. Where should I put it? It was lemonade. Oh, yeah, there it is. I threw it across the room because I was drinking more of. This is honestly super annoying. Been dealing with this place for an hour. I'm dying at different spots each time. Oh. Okay, that's that taken care of. Now I need to beat all these things again. But I think this is the most annoying part. Got ad break coming up in 5 minutes. No! Oh! Hello, welcome on in. Conrados? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Conrados? Conrados? Welcome on in. I do have an ad break coming up in just under 3 minutes. So just as a friendly heads up for that, welcome on in. That wasn't my first attempt. I've made it a lot farther than that. But yeah, I'm doing a no leveling run in Elden Ring. Oh, spelling your name, Conrados? Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome on in. Out of curiosity, how'd you find me? The run's going good. As I said, so I'm doing a no leveling run, so I am at base level 7 because the class I started with has level 7. Going in my inventory, let's check the map. So you can see that I've done a fair bit of stuff. I have actually beaten Morgott, and so I'd be moving on to the mountaintop of the giants next. Just checking through VTuber streaming and saw your interesting model. First thought it was a Ronnie model. There was no inspiration from Ronnie in my model, but I can see it because of a lot of the blue and stuff. I will take that as a compliment, though. Well, welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your time. You're more than welcome to ask any questions. I'll answer what I can when I can. SL1 run once with Ratch Quaita. What is SL1 mean? And I don't know what Wretch is. No, I'm dead. Soul level 1 versus one of the starting characters. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is that what the actual level they're called? They're just called levels that are called soul levels? Or is that just because of the Dark Souls thing? Yeah. See, I chose this class specifically because of the short spear weapon, which I'm not even using in this dungeon. But where is it? You start with the short spear here. So, a short spear plus 14. So I'm not leveling up my character. I am increasing my weapons stuff and spirit summons. But my character, level 7 stat, except for what I get with equipment. So far, the boss that I've struggled with the most is the Draconic Tree Sentinel that was blocking the capital. All other bosses, I feel like, has taken less than 50 tries to do. Spent a good amount of time in this game. Yeah, I have over 800 hours in it. Don't know the exact amount. What? Why'd you back up? You were in the light. Your exact sets in 724 hours. Let me look at what Steam says for my exact. It didn't take too long. It says 832.6 hours. And that's not counting any, like, co-op with modded, because I don't think that counts with Steam. Because I have played a co-op with someone before. Never finished it. There we go. That's that taken care of. So how's your day going? Okay, chilling after work. That's nice. These guys are gonna drop down. I didn't mean to do that. So I will say, that is like one thing that's super annoying is that, like, these guys, if they grab you, there's nothing you can do. And they just do so much damage that it's just instant death if they grab you. No, like this. So it's like I don't feel like that should have grabbed me, but it did. So yeah, you might not have noticed. You might notice the death counter on the screen. Death counter I'm using because I didn't start the run with the death counter. Once I figured out how to get it set up, I added it. So it's not counting total deaths in the game. It's just counting per area / boss. I didn't mean to come this way. Well, since I'm coming this way, might as well just try rushing through this. This isn't going well. There we go. That could have been a lot better. At least we're back here. No, why? Why? You jumped down and then like instantly hugged me? Ugh. It's these stupid things that are just keep getting me. They're not even hard enemies. It's like, I could 100% take it slow and not have to worry about it, but I've been here for over an hour at this point. It's just such a long dungeon. Ow. Yep, now you're gonna jump down at me. Appreciate if you made this quicker. Oh, that you almost sucked me. Okay, that was funny. That improved my mood. See him get raised up, fall down, and then just get sliced. Okay, now for the actual hard part of this dungeon. You have to jump this way. You don't want to go there. You. Yeah, come over here. There we go. Somewhere a heavy door is open. Ugh. Now I just need to get past these guillotines. And hope that there's a Stake America in here. Yes, there is. Because I believe that's Stake America. Might not, no, that's not a Stake America. Oh, I really hope that there's a Stake America that I was missing. Let's see. I'll take that. I'm actually going to change this out. Back for that short spear. Wherever it is. Traverse. Summon the wolves. The wolves do a great job of stealing aggro. The wolves are dead. No, shoot. Ow. Ow. The fingers crossed that there's a stake, because if there's a stake, I don't have to run through all that again. There it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I guess that is a stake. I thought that was the summoning thing. I guess I was mixing those two up. Honestly, the Black Flame Tornado might be really good for this. Drink the flask. Go in. Summon the wolves. Bring that. Switch. We'll mess up. One of the wolves is already dead, which is not a good sign. Ow. Come on, wolf, I need you to steal aggro. Wrong flask. No. Wolf, bring him over here. No! Ugh. I hate that it uses so much stamina, the Black Flame Tornado. But we're so close. The wolf is going to do a better job of healing of keeping aggro. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Okay. Wow. Okay. I was hoping this would work because of the fire. It does still do fire damage. I'm pretty sure. Which being a hero of ice You would think. Really? This is not going well. Can you keep... this is annoying. Oop. Wrong button. Meant just do the death counter. Wait, I actually had one too many? That's not two too many. 16. 15. Okay. I'm gonna ignore you. Oh, thank you for doing this attack. Or not. Are the wolves seriously gonna go after the... I guess I shouldn't have left him alone. Thank you, wolves. And he one-hit me. I don't have a public Discord or a public Instagram. But welcome on in. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, dang it. I couldn't get the... Nope. Why did you switch to me? I didn't touch you. Annoying. I'm dead. Because, yeah, let's have someone that grabs you and does a bunch of damage right before the boss fight. Hey Shield, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Doing good, how are you? Hope your day is going well. There we go, I got the crit at least. Great, thanks. Just sorted out my audio for PC when streaming. I had a weird person. What was it? Someone that was asking for art commissions or something like that? Do explain the interaction. Ancient Dragon Knight Krista. I wish that there was more of a reward there. Or was it one of those great viewers here or something like that? Or cheap viewers here, that's what it is. Never have to go back into that Saint of Heroes grave. I do want to check out this key. No, they ask me questions about work. Am I British and more? Yeah, those are a bit more personal questions. Which is weird, yeah. I'm gonna agree with you there. Yeah. I mean, depends on, like, I don't know how they were written out or things like that. So I can't say whether or not it was rude. I think more personal, because, I mean, depends on the questions being asked. Like, specifically. I can also just see it as trying to be friendly. And failing. And, oh, I thought I just died there. It's at the end of the day, since I was checking on stuff and so, yeah. Like, if they didn't know that you were just testing stream stuff and things like that. Like, but at the same time, it also very well could have been someone, like, trying to pretending to be nice just because they were going to end up saying, oh, hey, by the way, you feel free, I like your mall, but I sell art and stuff, and like, I get that a lot, where people try to be friendly, and then they just decide to ruin it all. Let's switch to that Morning Star. Oop, we got in ad. Are you in ad shield? If you are, I can wait. Yep, you are. Okay, I thought I was at a... Okay, I'm trying to get duck into this wall here. Hold on. I was saying that it is... like, very common that I see for people trying to... try to be friendly and be like, oh, hey, oh, and then say, oh, by the way, check out my Twitter or add me on Discord at blah blah blah. And it's super annoying for me. But it's just the stuff that I see all the time. And I'm assuming that a bunch of, especially smaller streamers, have to deal with it. The reason why I say especially smaller streamers is because of mods, and chat is so big that it's not as likely to be seen. Yeah. Okay, there's no dead end there, or no secret passage there. I am doing a no leveling run. So, which that just means that, like, I haven't spent a single rune to level up. The level 7th here is purely because the class I chose at the start. So because the class I chose... Yes, I'm staying at starting level. Currently, I've gotten up to beating Morgoth. I haven't gotten any of this because I'm kind of playing cleanup right now, doing a bunch of things that I haven't done yet. Thank you. I think... Everything's been going fairly smooth for the most part, with hiccups here and there. But the number one thing that was the problem was the Draconic Tree Sentinels blocking the capital. But everything else, I've pretty much managed to clear out / beat, like, within 50 tries. But the Draconic Tree Sentinel took upwards of, like, almost 80 tries. This seems like the boss. Yeah, that is the boss. I don't want to go there yet. I want to clear out the dungeon. Or you know what? I will. I'm gonna have the wolves in here for this, though. Now, I do only see one of the... Oh, no, there's two. Hello? Why didn't that first hit? Oh. Ow. I'm trying to break the... So they have their armor. These things have the armor. I got one more ending run achievement for Elden Ring. Right now I can't get past the 2. Oh. Why don't you just load up the file that you... So, before going to New Game Plus, you can oh wait, never mind, you can't really. I'm gonna assume it's the Frenzy Flame bending that you need to do. Nope. Oh, is it Ronnie's? Or just the right... So then how come you didn't just do a regular file? Like, instead of going to New Game Plus, just do the regular ending. Okay, because it's the most annoying, and then Ronnie, because it's the best ending. So yeah, but before going into New Game Plus, you just have to... Like, the regular ending you can get in anything, so... That's what I'm like, it wouldn't be super hard to... get the ending you want. Oh wow, like 1 health. Super break. Okay, I need to heal before I die. Wolves, attack so you can draw aggro for me? So I can heal? Because you can choose which ending you get, can't you? Oh, well, yeah. Wait, there are... I actually didn't know that. Somberstone Miner's Bell Bearing 2. I did not know I could access that. If I knew that, I would have got that a while ago. Now, there is more to this dungeon I need to explore. I'm too lazy. I got the big thing here. I don't really want to clear out all the guys again. I think there are 2 other endings in the Frenzy, Ronnie, and normal ending. Yeah, I actually didn't know that. Now see, in my opinion, so I actually haven't seen the Frenzy Fire ending yet, or the regular ending. I've only done the Ronnie's ending. I did this, all this tunnel, got that. I'm gonna head to the Table of Lost Grace. And let's see if we can upgrade any of our gear and whatnot. Especially with the Sombers. I should do Nefali Lu's quest line. Offer bell bearing. Purchase. I'm going to get 2. I have 4. Look at 14. Yeah. So here's what I think. I think there should be a thing where you can get. Sorry, I just realized the time. Gotta go. Oh yeah, have a good one. I was gonna say I think that there should be like an ending where you get the frenzied flame, so you can spare Melina from sacrificing herself, and then from there you do Ronnie's quest line. And if you do all these side quests, like Nefali Lu's side quest, Millicent's side quest, and a bunch of these things, it could be fun. Like you could a world peace kind of ending, like specific. But have a good one. Well, Melina actually hunts you down after. Oh. Okay, after the ending, yeah. But that's kind of like what I was saying, is like if you get the frenzy flame to burn down the air tree, and then do the stuff with the needle, Mikola's needle, to undo the frenzy flame. Yeah. Anyways, you did say that you have to get going, so I hope you have a good one.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
Have a good one. At least upgrade Latenna a few times tonight. And then, as for...
Youth, no matter, it's out your own.
See, that's 14 to 13. The short spear, can I upgrade that at all? I can. That's gonna be the hot. Oh, 16. And then it's just this that I can do. Okay. No, I think that works out for us, probably. I do need to talk to Vare now. Oh, is my guy not here? Probably because I've accessed the capital, he's moved on to his next location. You want to go this way, hopefully avoid the lobsters that are over there. And that's the Church of the Rose or something like that. I should actually learn what this place is called, is named. Rose Church. Okay, Vari, I killed that guy.
I'm glad that you have a taste. I wish to anoint you a knight to serve
Luminary Mog, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new
Moog has so.
Mog.
Now, for your final trial. Normally this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden, but since you are maiden, the cloth is the blood of anyone's.
Okay, and now we have to go somewhere. Ooh, I haven't gone here yet. I can do that. And then from here, I can go up, I think, this church here. I have to get that from the other side. Okay. We're gonna go to the Church of Vows. Which I'm surprised I don't have, because I figured I would have given Bach that needle. Hey Kami, welcome back. How are you doing? It's going good. I did clear out that's... Oops. Ow. That's what happens when I look away for a second. I cleared out the Sainted Graves, or the Sainted Hero's Grave, or whatever it was, so I got that completed. And then I did take out another cave system and got the Altus Tunnel, and got the Slumberstone Miner's Bell Bearing, too. I came here for a reason, and now I remember what the reason was. I forgot when I went... I'm going to take that sending gate to the Church of Vows. Meet the giant turtle. This way, I need to turn right instead of left. Hello, turtle.
I welcome you. I am Muriel.
Muriel.
My apologies for the Do you know how it came to be?
I don't know.
The shattering has caused us. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of by the matrimonial bond between and so the earth. Oh, was you are free? I would say if you find, unless perhaps, in which case.
We don't have the funds for those. Oh, I do need to give.
Do you possess any? Then I would like concerning
Is that tiny turtles on the large turtle's horns? I don't see horns. He's a Pope, but I don't see tiny turtles on him.
Fate of the moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven.
Oh, the hat, yeah.
Blesses and so to restore.
No, I don't see tiny turtles on it. I could understand it a little bit. Let's see. Do we? I do not need absolution. Okay. I'm gonna grab the grace that's out here, and then go back because I want to grab those runes. Because if I remember correctly, those were actually quite a bit of runes. I could see, at least with the coloring, I could see it. Oh, also, I will say, Elia is very clear. Do not react if you cannot, like in the Discord event thing from Missy server. Like, do not react if you will not be able to participate. The reactions is how I'm going to be making the brackets. And lo and behold, I do feel like someone reacted. That is not as many runes as I thought it was. Let's see. What should we do? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go up this way from Bellum Church to the Grand Lift. Yeah. I hope Distorted can make it. Nope, wrong way. I need to stay up. There's gonna be trebuchets and things firing at me, yep. Although, it's not impossible for tourists to join because it's on the Pokemon Showdown. Because the website could just do it from his phone. Well, I got past all the trebuchets. And there should be Grace right there on the other side of the door up here. Or the gateway, whatever you want to call it. Ding dong, ding dong. Ooh. Hey. Would any of you be would anyone in this chat be against if I stopped Elden Ring and streamed the
Shall I share them with you?
Stardew Valley premiere thing for the anniversary?
In Marek, the earth become one to wallow.
Can we do a little watch party on it? Where they're going to reveal the 2 new bachelorettes, marriage candidates. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I got that, Grace. Let's system return to desktop. Let me get this set up. I'm gonna switch over to the BRB just so I can get this set up and you guys aren't just staring at a black screen. Yeah, let's me get this set up. As I play Minecraft Mod Pack, I started playing Sky Factory 4. Oh, Sky Factory 4. Oh, is that the one where you have to make all the colors? That's Sky Factory 5. Okay. Is this not gonna work? Is this gonna work? That's working, but not at the same time. It's not working how I'd like it to. Am I able to do my entire screen to do this? Window capture. Yeah, here we go. Okay, got this up. You can skip it. It started like 20 or so minutes ago, but here we go. Oh wait, it's over everything. I need to lower the source. At the end of the video, it gets revealed. This is Are y'all able to hear this? You were not hearing the video. Okay. Why is it's showing that game capture is going?
Game
Now are you?
has some together this video which shows off some old builds of the game, has some of my commentary about the development timeline, and highlights the various
I'm
updates
excited
over
about
the
that.
years
You
and
can
how
hear.
Stardew
Okay.
Valley has changed over time. So I hope you find it interesting, and here we go.
Sprout Valley. Oh, is this? I was not paying attention to what he said. So I'm guessing he's
Sprout
going
Valley.
over the beginnings of everything.
2012. So this was the original name of Stardew Valley. It was
Yep.
called Sprout Valley, which is an awful name. That's why I eventually changed
Honestly,
it.
Sprout Valley isn't an
But,
awful name.
This was probably about 6 months into
It's not Stardew
development.
Valley.
I
But
had
it's something.
a functioning game, but it was very rudimentary, and I would say much more similar to the Super Nintendo Harvest Moon game than Stardew Valley is today.
Interesting. Yeah.
Of course, I grew
Especially
up
like
playing
this,
Harvest
like
Moon
you
for
can
Super
see that this
Nintendo,
is like
so
very
I
clearly
was heavily inspired by it. And,
looks.
you know,
Like
my
it
first
looks it's a completely different art style than what we have
target, you
now
might say,
from
for
Stardew
this
Valley.
game was to essentially emulate Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo.
But it does
That was
like
my starting point.
you can
and I
very
wanted
clearly
to
tell
expand
that
a
this
bit
is
from there.
Stardew Valley. At the same
You can see
time,
the pixel art basically looks like crap, but
honestly,
there are some things like
it's
the bus
not
there that
bad.
essentially made it into Stardew Valley. The basic design was there even 6 months into development, and you know Stardew Valley took 4.5 years to release 1.0. So we can.
But I
watch
will say,
this
like-
a little bit. You'll notice how it looks similar to Pelican Town. Some things are basically
Yeah, this doesn't
unchanged,
feel
and
like
other
Stardew
things
Valley. This
are
feels like something you'd see
quite
as like
odd.
a RPG Maker style. Like
Pierre's got his daily wallpaper and flooring on display.
it really looks like if someone was making Stardew Valley themselves, knowing Stardew Valley, like what Stardew Valley
Kind of
is.
hideous. Sometimes I wonder, you know, if I had just released this game after
Ooh,
6
Abigail was
months,
from the very beginning.
where
I
would
actually
be
didn't know
right
that.
now?
I'm happy.
Somehow I don't think that the game would have taken off.
The Forge is in a different spot.
Oh, look at Clint. But, you know, this
Forge
is
is where the
like
tavern
part of
would be.
essentially a training process for me. It was
Whereas
my
Lewis's house
education
is...
on
No, that's
game
about the same
development.
where it would be.
I do think there's something special about the naive perspective of a beginner. It's untarnished, it's fresh, it's primal, and you can't really
Museum
recapture
is
that
pretty
once
much...
you have experience.
That is cool to see like how much actually
Original Gunther.
stayed from
Green
the
hair in
original,
sprite, brown hair in the portrait.
and then how much was
That's what
changed.
I was thinking. And the character movement speed is insane. I'm sure you guys would love that in Stardew Valley.
Yes, I would love that character
Way to
speed.
Part 100.
Having such fast speed.
All right, let's show
Yeah.
you the old mines real quick.
It is
Mines are
smaller.
one of the areas of Stardew that have gone under a lot of changes, probably the most changes of any, at least gameplay element.
Oh, there was
However, some
caves, like
concepts have,
subsections.
Been there from the very beginning, like slimes. Slimes have always been there. Ladders down. Have
That is
always been
actually
there one way or
very
another.
interesting to see the caves be like subsections of the cave.
I guess I hadn't discovered the concept of knockback yet.
Well, we might see what happens when you die. Yep.
The The death sound has always been there.
Death sounds the same,
Alright,
yeah.
well, I think that's enough for
Eric.
Sprout Valley.
Eric, wake up!
So let's go ahead and jump
And you don't
to
get
the
taken
next
to the hospital.
earliest build that I have.
Also, I'm surprised that's Robin that saves you.
So here
Instead
we have a build
of,
from 2013.
Merlin, whatever, not Merlin,
probably
whatever
been
his
working
name
on
is.
Stardew
I think it's
for
Merlin.
Maybe a little over a year at
Gus.
this point. And it's radically different from.
Oh yeah, now this is a
previous
lot
builds
more,
that I
a
showed you.
lot closer to what we
We're
know
actually starting to
today.
see some things that look like Stardew Valley here, and I think at this point I was calling it Stardew Valley. However, things are kind of odd.
No.
The way the farmer looks is weird. The way he's running around is kind of weird. The colors are now more saturated, which is true to form, but yet that
He is
exact
saying that
shade of Stardew
it doesn't
Valley
look
yellow
like Stardew
dirt
Valley,
hasn't
but
been
I
established
disagree.
yet.
Like,
But yeah,
you
this
can very
version of Stardew
clearly
Valley
see
was,
from that
basically
original,
more of
like,
a
where Stardew Valley
sandbox
came
idea.
from.
In this iteration, this was like the weirdest time for the game. I feel like it's like the Stardew Valley hit puberty here. But
Honestly, hitting puberty is a good way
so
to
you
put
would
it.
like
It's
actually
like it's
buy
still the same.
animals and buildings from your in-game
But
menu
it's very
rather than go to
different.
Robin. And there was that farm map you just saw. Like that was.
Honestly, I'd love to have the farm map again.
Now you guys are gonna be mad at me that that's not in Stardew Valley anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
he
it was
just
a little bit
said.
more of a simulation concept, I guess.
He's just said that. People will be mad that it's not in Stardew Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, so back then I had item of the day and crop of the week.
Oh, crop of the week, item of the day. That is actually
Got rid of that
good
because there's
idea,
a
in my
fundamental
opinion.
problem where you can store things in chests in Stardew Valley. So
Oh, yeah, I guess
this
that
creates this
would be
incentive to just never
bored.
ship anything until the crop is crop of the week or the item is item of the day, and I just don't think that's very fun. You don't ever want to incentivize things that aren't fun. That's game dev 101.
I was not paying attention to Haley. I was focused on the crop of the day stuff.
Starting to look like that old familiar shop. But anyway,
Now,
maybe let's
Pelican
jump
Town
ahead.
might be stuck in an endless where like
check out what the
years
mines
progress,
do.
but no one ages. But at least they still
2013.
progress. Whoa. That background is like something
So
out
this was the
of
era of the procedurally generated mines.
RPG.
My idea was I wanted
I
to do
really like that, how
one
that
of the mines
looks.
to be like Terraria, but
Yeah.
you know, top down instead of side scrolling. And it was this. You had these big procedurally generated
No, it looks
levels,
super nice.
and you mined into the walls and uncovered ores and secrets within
That
the
is
walls,
really cool.
which I think was a cool idea, but for some reason I was just never able to really make it compelling, and it was very bug prone.
Yeah, I can understand it
Just
being
ended up
bug prone.
being too complicated. I think it was maybe just beyond my ability. I don't know.
I know that
Or
there's
maybe another
already
way
an
to think
issue
about it
where
was just that
most
it was
people
too
are going to
ambitious of a
be
concept for the
in the
scope of this
like
game.
most people already like
This
being in
should've
the
been an
mines a
entire game on
lot.
its own.
Yeah,
And
he just said
you
it.
know, if
It
you
should have
play
been a game of
Core
its
Keeper,
own.
That's pretty much what Core Keeper is, which is a cool game, by the way. But yeah, when I saw Core Keeper, I was like, hey, someone finally did it. So
Yeah.
cool idea, but I had to make the hard decision to scrap all of it.
But yeah, having the
And I
mines to
spent a
like
long time working on this too.
not be
But I made
overdone.
the decision
It
to
was
scrap all
cool.
of it, and let's see, there's a bug right there.
Yeah, the diggy, the Dougie or whatever
do
it
a
is.
simpler approach, which is the mines that
Unburrowed?
in Stardew Valley today, where it's not procedurally generated. There's some randomness, but the levels are all designed by hand. Here we have Goblin Village,
Oh.
underground Goblin Village.
That would have been cool. Or like had more dwarves or something. Like
All this content completely scrapped.
had species that are like Corvus is the shadow. Like if there's actual like that would have been cool.
And I mean, I don't regret it. Just because something sounds cool, just because the idea is cool, doesn't mean that it's going to be fun or it's going to be the right idea in practice. Oh, and by the way, underground goblin villages are not canon, all right? Anything you
Not
see
canon.
here from previous builds is not considered to be
Oh, that's such a
canonical
pretty
Stardew
view.
Valley. All right, let's move on
Sitting
to
on the
yet
bridge
another
like
more
that.
recent version. So this one's from sometime in 2014. This was the title screen at that time. I mean, it's kind of glitching out, but it had these weird buttons on the side. And then when
Melting
you loaded
winter
the
snow.
game, there was this loading screen, which was kind of reminiscent of like The Sims.
Yeah, that definitely gave some vibes.
But I mean, it doesn't look too much different than the last build. But you start to see some more Stardew Valley things come into place, like the what we call the daytime money box in the upper right is there. Willie's shop is basically looking like it always does. We now have
It
the
is
community
extreme.
center in
I
the
think more
game,
species would have fit
and it looks
if they went with it
essentially
from the start. But
exactly the
adding,
same as it does
yeah,
now.
adding it now would be
Not
weird.
sure why there's this ugly yellow color.
But like
Ugly yellow filter
something
on
that
the
I was
entire
going to
screen.
say was
Notice Clint was
if
a
it
little
goes
less
for like
doughy.
after floor 120, if you could like accidentally dig into like a dwarven society,
Town.
because we do
That
have the
house is
dwarf,
thing,
we do
yeah.
have Probus being the shadow person, who having like these already existing
The inside of the farmhouse
different species
was,
could be
like,
fun.
very static. I don't even think you could move any of the furniture, which allowed me to have the pixel art look kind of nice with some shading and stuff. But I mean, I think it's important that you can decorate your house. People love that.
Oh, now this is familiar. This is what we're used to seeing.
So this is from August 2015, which is only about a half year from launch. But still, there are a ton of things that are like not finished yet. So
Oh yeah, because this was all
shows
still
just
before
how
first launch.
much Stardew Valley kind of came together at the last moment. The farmhouse still
But in
has
3
this
years, this was like
weird,
extremely good progress.
protuberance.
they made.
Protuberance, is that a word? This weird
This is from
thing. This
we've seen from
nose
2012
sticking out
to
right
no,
next to the
2015.
door. I don't know what I was thinking there. But obviously I got rid of that at some point. The mailbox is still on the left, so that must have changed that. You know, it's like I did a ton of work in the last like 6
No.
months. I think I was
One thing
just
I'm
at the
curious
point where
about
I
is like
knew it
that
was so
does
close. I
the
needed to
player
finish the
model
game.
here looks
Finish line
weird.
was
I
so
feel like
close.
I'm not
And
sure if that's
what
just
gave me
it just
drive
looks like
and
he has a much
motivation
rounder
to
belly than
make all
normal,
these little changes in the last 6
or like
months
he's like
to
leaning
prepare the game
his
for
stomach
release.
forward and
I
his
think one of
head
the most
back.
notable things was just that the farmer still had this weird, goofy look.
Okay, you
This
did
is
just
not what the
mention that
farmer
as a
looks
goofy
like
look.
in
Okay,
Stardew Valley, so that was like a last-minute change,
you did just mention that.
which I'm really glad about because I don't really like the way this looks. Looks kind of stiff, kind of like a Pinocchio or something.
Now we've got what we know and love of the
There's
mines.
the old classic Stardew Valley mines. So that's pretty much the last convenient footage that I have from before launch. I do want to give a shout out to my 2 beta testers, Bexy and Siri, who helped me find a ton of bugs in the game. Here's a screenshot from Bexy's farm. This is one of the first ever Stardew Valley farms. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
That was a giant crossbow from the beginning, it looks like.
So here we are, February 26th, 2016. The culmination of 4.5 years of work, the launch of Stardew Valley. A lot
Kind
was
of when
riding on
I
this,
started
because
playing
if it
Stardew
flopped,
Valley.
I would have been 4.5 years behind my peers with no money, no job experience. Would have been pretty depressing. I stayed up all night the night before.
I know it
'cause
started
I
on the
found a bug,
Switch,
and I had to fix it because the game was set to launch the next morning. So that was highly
but I couldn't tell
stressful.
you when I actually started playing it.
On the first day of launch, Stardew sold just under 40,000 copies, which was already beyond my wildest dreams. After that first day,
I know it was in
I
high
knew that
school,
this
so
gonna
it was
be a big
before
deal.
2020.
I knew that I could be a game developer from now on. It was really happening. Of course, I didn't really have time to think about that too much because there were immediately bugs being found in the game. And I spent the next... I think I released a patch every single day for the next 4 days after launch. Pretty big patches, too.
Which is...
But see, back then, the game was a lot simpler. There wasn't different languages.
It's really
There
cool
wasn't
that you can
multiplayer.
do the different patches.
It was just
like
me
that.
working on it, so I could
do
crank
think
out
it was
it was
before
only on Steam.
multiplayer
I didn't have to
that I
make a
started.
console build. I didn't have to make a mobile build, so I could crank out updates at an extremely fast pace. I spent the rest of that spring fixing every bug that people found and trying to add meaningful improvements to the game with each patch. I was releasing patches pretty rapidly. Some notable examples were Grandpa's Shrine and his evaluation. When the game first came out, Grandpa was extremely harsh, and he was almost a little bit rude. You know, if you didn't do a good job, he would say, "Man, I should have bequeathed the farm to my other grandkid." And there was no way to reevaluate. If you didn't get, the 4 spirit candles the first time, forget about it. So I softened that, and I also added in the way that you can, have them come back and reevaluate.
Yeah, it was definitely before.
Here's
I believe it
another
was
example.
before
On March
1.5 because the 1.5
I
added
unique
Ginger
dialogues
Island.
for all the spouses. So I don't remember this, but apparently before then, every single spouse had identical dialogue, and people still complain about this. But there's been a ton of work on the spouses over the years, and it just goes to show that, even though Stardew
Abigail.
Valley was launched, in my mind, it was not its ultimate form. That's why I kept making updates. That's why I essentially, as soon as these bug fix patches were out of the way,
1.3 was multiplayer.
I immediately
Yeah, I do think it was before, like, right before
the
multiplayer,
first major
I think.
content update.
I was like, oh, it was multiplayer now.
So I'll just briefly go over the updates. If you want to see everything that's been added to Stardew Valley, I recommend going
know there
to
was
version
the farm
history
types
page on
when
the
I
Stardew
started.
Valley wiki. But yeah, the 1.1 update added 4 new farm types and kind of established the tradition of every update adding new farm types to the game. And notably, it added Shane and Emily as marriage candidates, which
And Shane and
you, the
Emily,
community,
yeah, because
voted
Emily was
on
my very first
on a poll
marriage
that I put on
candidate.
Twitter. 1.2 just added new
Is that playing
languages
when there
to the
was
game.
only one farm
It
type?
wasn't
Yeah, so yours
really
was
a
before
content
me.
Update. I hadn't yet established the tradition of 1.x updates always being major content updates.
So yeah,
So then we had the 1.3 update, which most importantly added multiplayer to the
So
game,
it was
fulfilling
right between this
the
two
promise I had made to the
updates, I think.
players before Stardew Valley
Or-
even came out.
I joined with 1.3.
1.3 also added the Winter Night Market and a few other things. One thing about 1.3 is the multiplayer was actually developed
on Switch,
not
so I'm
by
not
me. It
sure.
was put in by a guy named Tom Coxon, who went on to create a game called Cassette Beasts. You should check it out. Thanks, Tom. But
Nice.
yeah, it started this new era where I was open to getting help on the actual development of Stardew Valley, which allowed for bigger, more ambitious updates.
We keep bringing in
So
the
then there
child.
was the 1.4 update, which added the movie
Yes,
theater,
it was definitely
fish
before
ponds,
1.4. I know that for
14
sure
art
that I
events to
started
all the
playing.
spouses, and many other great things to the game. Then we had the 1.5 update, which added a huge
And I
end
still
game
yet to be to
location,
Ginger Island.
The Quee quests and this idea of perfection. The volcano, which allowed you to enchant your weapons and tools. And
So I
many
would
other
like
great
to
things.
get here to this point one day.
Then there was the 1.6 update, the most recent update. Kind of a return to the valley after 1.5's Ginger Island. 1.6 added some new systems, some endgame content. It kind of filled in some gaps that
Now
I feel
this
like
is
were
when I
present in
picked
the
it back
game.
up.
And it added
And that was
some
with
old ideas that I'd had for a
you
long time,
and
like
11?
Green Rain.
And that's one of like so
those
because there was
were
so
all the
much.
major updates to Stardew Valley in a
There's a
nutshell.
lot
Of
more
course, there were
that
some
I
intermediary updates
when going
in
into
between all of
blind,
those
which was
major
really
ones,
fun
which
to see
sometimes
everything
added some important things to the game. But those were the major updates.
between 1.3
Now,
and
what's
1.5.
next? Well,
I can
as
update
I've
my
already
stream
announced,
info.
there is a 1.7 update in the works, but I don't want to reveal too much about what's in the update yet. Although I did announce that there would be 2 new marriage candidates, and I'm going to reveal those soon. I know you guys are probably bored out of your minds by this, and you're just waiting for me to get to the unveiling of the marriage
Oh,
candidates,
everything.
right?
Why
But
did
I
it?
just have one
Oh,
more
it's
thing
just
to
because
say.
it's black. Okay, it is.
I have in my hands an envelope with the names of the 2 new marriage candidates that will be added in 1.7. But before I open that up and reveal the names to you, I just wanted to say
I'll be going back.
thank you so
I might go
much
back to Elden Ring.
for supporting Stardew Valley over the past 10 years, for all the mods, the fan art, all the letters, and the comments you've made to me telling me how much Stardew Valley has meant to you. That's meant a lot to me too. And it's really given me a lot of
Sandy
purpose
is
in
one.
life. So I'm
I would
grateful
think-
to you for
I definitely think Sandy is one.
making
And
this
if
a
they do
reality
Sandy, they
for me.
might do the
Thank you
wizard.
so much. I also just want to thank everyone else who's been part of the Stardew Valley journey, from the other developers who have helped me out over the years, to the merchandise companies.
But I think like
who
the
have created all
biggest
these
issue
cool Stardew
is
Valley
like,
items.
oh, who's
the-
actually going to be?
The people who have run the Stardew Valley concerts.
Yeah, I could also see Marnie being a potential marriage candidate
Cole for helping me make the Stardew
because
Valley
there
board
is the
game.
whole thing with like a
There's so many
rival.
other cool
Like if you
things
go
that
for
have come
Emily, then you
about
have
over
to
the
deal
past 10
with
years. So,
Clint
thank you
being
so
a
much,
rival.
everyone.
So like Lewis
Now,
being a rival
let's get
against
down to
Marnie.
business. All right, here it is. 1.7 marriage candidates.
I'm excited about this one. Clint
you
and
go.
Sandy. Oh,
Clint and Sandy. It's
I'm
their turn. It's their time.
okay. I can understand Sandy. I'm surprised about Clint,
All right.
though.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, I would
and
never
have a
think
great
Clint would
day.
be a candidate.
Bye.
Well, there's that. That I think is going to be a new stream. That was really fun to look at and see the progress. I kind of wish that there was a bit more information on what he meant by wanting to do more with kids in Stardew Valley to 1.7. But having Clint as the other one was a shock to me. I don't know of anyone that wants Clint. Kind of just feels like it'd be between Shane and like Shane being the drunk. So like Lynn just feels like a combination of Shane and Sebastian. Do you think I'm gonna end stream here? Let's raid on out to someone, see who we can raid to. If you could do !raid to get the raid message. And ooh, I think Kami, you'd be interested in raiding this person. I just need to stop sharing my screen while I do this. Where is it? Head over to the stream ending. Do !raid. Get our raid message. And so the person I'm raiding is turning VTubers into Smash characters. If you're in VC with Speedy, let Speedy know that they're in Blender, but it doesn't look like you are. But let's head on over to Roz and Dan. We'll go over and say hi. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope everyone had a good time. I hope to see you all on my next stream. Thanks again. Bye-bye.